What an awesome little spot. Whew. Ugh. Rainy day here in December in Vancouver because, well, we don't get snow. It's like plus 8 degrees today. But we're gonna start today's video off with telling you guys about this pretty awesome little wood watch. Look at this thing. George sent me through an email and said, hey Chrome, would you like to work together with us again this year? So if you guys seen the wood watch that I pretty much wore the entire last year, that was from this company as well too. So this is the new one they sent me. If you guys are interested in their watches, the links are in the description down below, and they're doing a giveaway. And even if you just enter the giveaway, you automatically get a $50 discount code off. But the giveaway is going to be $100 towards any watch of your choice or an all-wood Apple Watch band. Those links are down below. So let's get into this video, and man, I'm getting soaking wet out here. What a cool spot though. This is actually a campsite that's closed. I'm getting wet. Thankfully this thing is waterproof. Are you getting wet, buddy? Disco Bear's down here is like, Dad, it's raining outside. You wanna go in the van? You wanna go inside? Woo, it's wet outside. And as much as I wanna go out there and play around in this wetness, my camera's telling me, Chrome, that is not a good idea. Besides, I got like, lots of groceries in the van. This is the first time, hold on. First time in a very long time that I've done a grocery haul like this. So I thought this would be a good time to talk to you guys about the kind of stuff that I keep in my van, how I keep, store, and cook my food. Yep, you heard that right. I said cook. Chrome and the word cook usually don't go hand in hand. And we might even fire this thing up today on camera. And I might even make some food on camera. Say what? Hold on, we're looking for stuff. All right, so that's all my food. Disco's like, what's going on down there, Dad? Okay, we just made a ginormous mess. All right. That's a good way to spend a rainy day. This is a pot. You're all like, Chrome, we know. I had a subscriber come to a meetup in Nanaimo, BC and gave me a pot and a bunch of other stuff. But this pot I've been using a lot in my van. I never bought one before because I'm like, what do I need a pot for? I'm not a cook. I had a frying pan and that's it. That's all I had is a frying pan. But since he gave me the pot, I went out once and bought one of these little saute kits. Like, they're a little pricey for what's in here. There's not that much in here, but this turned me on to making my own little stir fries or sautés or whatever you want to call them. So I'd make one of these up and it was so good. So now I've been buying little pre-cut broccolis, some already cut up kale, some mini carrots. Sometimes I'll buy like red peppers, green peppers, and just stuff like that to throw in there and just have that as a meal. Sometimes I will add one of these little Ben's basmati rices, put that on the bottom, put the saute on top. Woo! Pretty much this whole grocery haul was greens and vegetables and some fruit. And that's primarily what I eat in the van. Yeah, the reason why is because it stores well, it's super easy to cook, quick to grab, quick to eat with minimal amount of dishes. And that's really big for me. And I don't like dishes in the van because it sucks. And if I can make it in like salad in a bowl, wash the bowl out, it's done, it's perfect. Storing vegetables in the van, you don't need ice, a fridge, or anything like that. I keep these outside of my cooler if there's no ice in it, stored by the back door. A lot of times I might just leave it in the shopping bag that I got it in, or if I'm using some of my reusable little cloth bags that I have, I'll leave them in the bag by the back door. The reason the back door is that it's a lot cooler in the bottom back corner of the van, because there is a draft coming through the back door seals and stuff, and it's always going to be like that. You're never going to lock that van up sealed 100% tight. Not in an older van like mine. So these stay cool enough until I can eat them. It's funny because you would think I would use my cooler full of ice all the time. It is extremely rare that I put ice in my cooler. The only time ice goes in my cooler is if I have beer, or if I'm purchasing something that really honestly needs to be refrigerated. I eat this stuff so freaking fast that, you know what, this is what, done. It's got about 6 days to go. This will be consumed within 6 days, no problem. And I don't keep this in the front side of my van here because it is warmer in the front half, because my heater is up here and my van heater runs when I drive. But in the far back of the van on the ground, it stays relatively cool all the time. Enough to keep your vegetables, enough to keep your vegetables and other things you may need to keep semi-refrigerated at least cool until you can eat them. I mean, I could pay money for ice or have like a 12-volt fridge and stuff like that to keep this stuff, but honestly, I don't need it. And a lot of people, I think, that live in a van know that you can keep this stuff for quite an extended amount of time in cooler spots in the van that you couldn't do in a house, because a house has regulated temperatures, meaning that it's warm no matter where you put this thing, unless you're storing them in an unheated garage. So now you know Chrome actually buys groceries. For those that are going to ask the question, Chrome, it is way cheaper for you just to buy broccoli, buy like the whole head of broccoli. Is that what they're called? The whole stalk of broccoli. That's it, stalk. See, I'm not a cook. Or why don't you just buy like the big whole things of kale and just chop them up yourselves? It's cheaper. Because honestly, for me not being a cook, that whole cooking process of prepping the food, like cutting it all up, would deter me from actually making a meal. Not everybody's built to cook, and it's not my thing. Stuff like this, I will eat. If I had to take the extra 5 minutes to prep it, I would honestly, I know myself, I'd be hitting drive-through or going to find tacos somewhere. You can guarantee that. Disco's looking at me like, Dad, are you really honestly gonna fire that up and cook on camera? I am, buddy. What makes me buy these little saute kits is I don't know what teriyaki sauce that is, but it makes that dish just freaking be amazing. I got 2 different kinds of teriyaki sauce in the van, and neither of them taste like this one does. You did a really good job cleaning the dishes, bro. Good job, buddy. You look so freaking adorable right now. Okay, I can't pretend that I eat healthy all the time, because I don't. I have a junk drawer. Even look at this. 1 open box. 4 boxes of Milk Duds in total. I love these things. They're so good. And there's like instant noodles in here and a bag of chips. So yeah, my junk drawer. I keep all of my primarily non-perishables in this drawer, like cans of tuna, some canned soups and stuff back there, oatmeals, hot chocolate, some sauces. Yeah, get in there. I love this drawer. I love opening it up and going, oh, Milk Duds! Milk Duds! All right. We're gonna go finish this video off outside because a little bit of liquid sunshine is good for you. That's what we call rain here in the Vancouver area, is liquid sunshine, because we get so much of it. Okay, what else can I add to this video? A lot of times, the only time you're really gonna need to put ice in your cooler or even think about refrigeration is in the warmer weather. And because we have like probably 3 months of really good warm weather here, that's only 3 months that I really gotta put ice in that cooler. Or 3 months that I would even think about getting a fridge. Because, like I said, you know, I don't always have beer in my cooler, so what? There might be once every 2 months I'll buy 1 bag of ice maybe if I want to throw a 6-pack in there. Other than that, everything that I consume is doing fine in the van, either at room temperature or a little cooler towards the back of the van. You know, vegetables, if you buy them good, they're pretty hardy. They last at least a handful of days. And besides, you just hit a grocery store every few days and grab fresh fruits and vegetables. That's the cool part about living in a van. You're always driving by grocery stores. So if I were to stack my van with 4 days worth of groceries, I guarantee you within those 4 days, I drive by 4 different grocery stores where I could have topped up every single day. I could have. So what are you gonna take from this video? Take out of this that not everybody is gonna require a way to keep your food cold all the time. And I think if you were to be short on cash and need to get into the van without buying a cooler, you could do that. Easy peasy. Look, man, I go multiple months at a time without throwing ice in my cooler, and I'm doing just fine eating fruits and vegetables and milk duds. What? Milk duds are a part of a daily diet. They come in a yellow box, and you're supposed to eat things that are multicolored, so throw a little yellow in there, you're good to go. Milk duds are healthy. Whoever tells you they're not is totally wrong. Or is it me that's just wrong? I don't know, something like that. Anyway, guys, on that note, you know what time it is? Time for me to go get some beer. Why? Because I have a bag of ice in my cooler. Oh! All right. Peace out, guys. I'll see you soon. Stay weird, because normal sucks. Sucks! Oh my goodness. I love this life.